A lot of people. What's up?
Brandon back here.
How you
How's it
doing,
going?
bro?
I'm doing good, man. Obviously, there are a lot of people here. That's the Conor McGregor factor. What is it like being in this room, International Fight Week, preparing for a big fight, and the return of Conor McGregor headlining this card?
I mean, it's I've been kind of like in my own secluded area at the Airbnb, so yeah, I didn't really expect walking in all this. So I'm taking it as it is going right now, I guess. But so far, so cool. Yeah.
Obviously, you're fighting it up and comer and Lone'er Kavanagh coming off a big win over Brandon Moreno. What was your reaction when that was the name that was presented to you and for this particular card?
I could see it coming. Yeah. As soon as that fight was over, I'm like, I'm sure they're gonna present this next or something of that sort. I actually thought I had a fight in place, and then he won that fight, and they're like, actually, this is the fight we're gonna make. So yeah. So it's kind of how it unfolded.
What was the fight that was in place, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not really sure if it is in place, so I don't want to like say. But yeah, I thought I had a fight at the time, and then then they offered me Kavanaugh. I think I knew we were fighting probably like the next day after he won that fight. So yeah, they made that fight quick.
Yeah. You're obviously one of the more cerebral fighters in the sport. You're obviously one of the most exciting fighters, but you take a very interesting psychological approach to the fight game. So where you're at in your career right now and considering this opportunity in front of you, what is sort of the mentality heading into this fight? Like, do you put any extra pressure on yourself, or do you feel free? Like, how would you describe how you feel heading into this fight?
Oh man, and like I've always been this way, but I take everything personal. Like this is personal. This is someone trying to take my spot. I've been in the top 5 of this division for maybe like 3 or 4 years. I don't really know, but most of my UFC career I've been in the top 5. And I take it personal. They're trying to push me out, and it's my job to make a statement and stay in there.
Does it feel similar to I know a lot of the fights feel personal, but how similar does this feel to maybe the Tetsuro Taira fight? Because it feels kind of similar, and you went out there and had the performance you had that night.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different, like obviously a whole different opponent, different take, and all the above. But yeah, just I always feel that way. I always like to have a chip in my shoulder and my balls dragging when I walk into that arena.
Last thing I want to ask you about, big main event, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 2. What's the official Brennan Royval prediction for the main event?
Bro, you want me to get my ass kicked by these guys? I have to see these fools. Do you realize that, right? What if I'm in the locker with one of them and they heard me pick up against them? I just predicted a great fight, man. That's really all.
Brandon, over here.
Hi.
Hi, another international fight week for you. Last year was an exciting fight against Joshua Van. What do you expect from Lone'er for this fight? What could be different than the last one that was so exciting? A lot of exchanging on the striking.
I mean, hate it or love it. For me, I don't personally love it. This is why they made that fight. They made this fight to be exciting, and that's what's going to happen. Is there's a reason they booked this fight so far out and right after Lone'er Kavanagh won. It's because this is the exciting fight to make, and this is what they want. This is why I get paid, and this is why I'm here. So the opportunity is fill my pocket full of cash and make a statement, and put on another high level, high performance, and fun fight.
Lone'er is now a rising star. If you win this fight, how do you see your path back to be a contender for the fight?
Yeah, I mean, I just one step in the right direction, right? It's always that. It's just you can't look too far forward, can't look too far backwards. It's just one step in the right direction, and hopefully get another big one right after that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right here, Brandon.
What up, dude?
Hey, how you doing? I got to ask, because I saw your post on Instagram, Justin Gaethje winning the title. I know that really had an impact on you. You've got to train with him a little bit. How cool is that, here's an underdog, people were counting him out, and he went out there and won the title over a legend in Ilya Topuria?
Oh, man, it was the greatest thing ever. I thought that was just like the perfect end to the White House card. It's like that was so cool. It was so perfect. And, you see the guy train. I get to be in the rooms with him. Watching him train, watching what he does, and watching his mind state over everything too is just so cool. He's a very unique individual, and that guy went out there and delivered. And I think I said it before the Patty fight and after the Patty fight is Justin Gaethje might be the coolest fighter that's ever lived and walked the face of this earth, and he just showed it again, time and time again. And it's just I'm lucky to brush shoulders with him. I'm lucky to see his work. I'm lucky to be in some of the same rooms as he is, and you know, and then wave the same flag as he does, man. He made us all a little. I was saying this. I was like, I think the flag in front of my house stood a little bit taller that day, and you know, and for the next weekend afterwards, and yeah, I've you know, always happy to be from the USA, but man, he made that really special.
And you got to train with Corey Sandhagen, who's also on this card. What does it mean to be on the same card as him? You guys are both looking to go out there and get wins.
Oh, I feel like it adds a little bit more pressure in the sense of like I want to hype him up before the fight too, and you know, obviously Corey's his own individual and he's going to do great out there. But like I think that's like it's more motivation to go out there and make a statement, go you know, put the wind under his sails a little bit right before he walks out, and like you know. Mile High Militia in this motherfucker, bro. I want back-to-back wins in Denver and, you know, make it happen.
Are you surprised to be the underdog in this fight?
No, not at all. I think Lone'er Kavanagh is really good, and I think I was only a favorite in the match now fight, so it's like, whatever, fuck you guys, you know?
And just last one for me. We haven't spoken since Kopp got the win over Horiguchi. What did you think of that performance? I know you keep an eye on other fighters in your division.
Yeah, I mean, just two very high-level fighters. I think both those guys, that fight could have been for a belt, you know? They're very high-level fighters, very skilled, and I think Horiguchi, in his loss, just showed how great he is, too.
Hi, Brandon. Over here.
Hi.
We have seen you cornering Alexander Hernandez, and he has made big improvements. What do you feel about coaching, and do you think it's going to be a full-time thing for you in the next chapter of your life?
No, I don't. I don't enjoy coaching. I like watching Alex win. I like watching him perform. I feel bad because I ditched him while he was in the shower. He was supposed to be here today, but we had to take off. I don't want to be late to this. But no, man, it's motivational. It's cool and all the above. But as far as a coach goes, man, I've coached pretty much most of my life, and I don't know. I can't see me doing that forever. I think it takes a lot. It's a hard job. It's a thankless job, and you know, forever grateful for the coaches I have around me. But never really wanted to be a gym owner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Raw Dog.
Hi.
Last time you were on a 2-fight losing streak, you went on to fight for the title. Do you kind of see that a path this way if you get a win over Lonnie?
Yeah, my plan's always the belt. My plan's to go take out everybody. I know, especially at the top of the sport or even just the flyweight division by itself, everybody's so good. This is the peak of the flyweight division, I think. And, you know, anybody could be anybody on any given day. And I thoroughly know I could beat all the guys I lost to. And, you know, I could lose to anybody any given day, too. It's just it's a hard sport. And when you're at the highest level with, I think, one of the most all-around skilled fighters there, fight weight classes there is, it's any given day, you know. I prepared hard for this fight. I prepared smart for this fight, and you know, I believe I did everything I did to win this fight and beat Lone'er Kavanagh. But we'll see.
And then one last question outside your fight, with Josh Fan and Pantoja most likely fighting next. Who do you think that wins that rematch?
Oh, bro, I don't know. I really don't know. I think, once again, it's just any given day. It's Joshua Van, obviously, way slicker of a striker and super cool in his own right. I think Pantoja is the best grappler in the division, you know, at least one of them. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. It's one of those, like, maybe it's one round completely dominant, maybe the other round completely dominant. I think as the fight goes on, Joshua Van probably will pick up the pace, and you know, we'll see. But I don't know. I think Pantoja's looked tired his whole entire career, and he's always still there, man. That's the zombie. He's a zombie out there, you know.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Brandon?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
The last time we spoke, you said you prefer fighting in the Apex rather than the T-Mobile because you're winless in the T-Mobile and you want to
Yeah, I
break
fucking
the pace.
hate this arena.
Are you looking forward to another attempt to try and get your first win in there?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it is what it is. I don't believe in like anything superstitious or anything, but you know, fuck this arena personally. I wish it was any other arena, but yeah, I'm just happy to kind of be here, and you know, be not at the New York is another thing I don't like.
If a similar fight to the Josh Van fight last year breaks out against Lon, do you think that will work for or against you?
Oh, I think that it'll be a complete advantageous to me. It's in a dogfight, I'm not losing that. against Lone'er Kavanagh. You know, there's a Joshua Van brings like a very unique, not unique, but I just don't think he loses his cool ever. I think he stays calm. I think he's very calm under pressure and under fire and all the above, and that's what's making him a champion right now. We'll see if Lone'er Kavanagh does the same.
Best of luck.
Thank you, brother.
Brandon, that kind of goes along my question. Is there part of you that makes it a goal to introduce a dogfight into this fight, given how young Lonnie is in his UFC career?
Yeah. For sure. I always think in a dogfight, I come out on top. I think under chaos, I'm one of the best fighters there is. Under chaotic situations and all that stuff is sadly where I thrive best in life. Is under the gun. So. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm down to bring it there. I'm down to make this a dirty fight. I'm down to make this fight of the night, fight of the year, whatever it is. I want it. I want that smoke, and and I prepared for that. I prepared for a hard fight, and we'll try to make it that.
Hey, Brandon. I think most people would argue no other flyweight has had quite as difficult a schedule as you in terms of the level of competition. What advantages do you think have come from the fact that you have had to fight so many of these top-level guys consistently?
Yeah. With the exception of Cape, as of right now, anybody I've lost to went and won a belt pretty much right afterwards. So, I don't know. It's just one of those, like, it is. This is what I wanted. I wanted this. I wanted to test myself against the best mixed martial artists. And, man, getting prepared for Lone'er Kavanagh has been fun because it's way funner to prepare for a guy like super high skill levels, super high, intensity and all this stuff compared to like back in the day where I'm like, oh, this guy kind of sucks, like I could beat him anywhere. And, but like right now it's like, we're going very strategic. We're going very, a game plan and, watching a lot of videos, watching what he does, habits, all the above. And, going purely based off of that, and it makes a whole different version of the fight. Is like preparing, like training is so fun, like I love it, but then now you're like preparing for war with your teammates and your friends and all the stuff of like, oh, I think this is gonna work. Oh, I don't think this is gonna work, and it makes the game way more exciting, if I'm being honest.
Is there a particular guy that you would say, you know what, I fought all of them, that guy hits the hardest in the flyweight division?
Yeah, I mean, I remember Kai Car France hit pretty hard. Manal Cape hits hard. I don't think I've ever been punched and been like, that was fucking nice, Like, yeah, so I guess probably all these little assholes hit hard. Plus, like, I got negative power, so I be hitting people and waking them up, All right, cool. Thank you, guys.